Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing my pillars. And I've talked about this for years now, but for me, what my pillars are the exact things that I knew if I did them every single day during my last weight loss journey, especially. If I did these things, I knew I would lose weight a little bit each day, definitely every single week, and keep the weight loss consistent, efficient, and fast. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kathleen Hart. Welcome. I'm a mindset and weight loss coach. This is the space where I kind of give you all the tips and tricks that you need to lose your weight, lose it efficiently and fast, and heal your mindset in the process so you actually maintain your weight loss, because isn't that the whole point of all of this? If anyone needs more support on their journey, that is why I'm here. I've got group programs as well as a one-to-one private mentorship package right now available. All of the links for that are always down below. You can also always reach out to me on social media. Definitely be following me on Instagram too for all of the behind the scenes and daily doses of me, including tips and tricks on how to survive in a weight loss journey or in a maintenance journey. But today we are talking about the pillars that I used to lose weight. So originally I lost weight in 2013 for my wedding. Kept that weight off until I got pregnant with my son. Gained a ton of weight with that pregnancy. It did not fall off very easily. Did that second weight loss journey in 2018 after he was born, and then kept the weight off again until I got pregnant with my daughter. I had her in 2020, and that was my final weight loss journey. I lost 65 pounds after her birth, and I've been maintaining it for almost 3 years now. Why was my third weight loss journey my easiest? Being hormonally out there after having another baby, getting told by multiple doctors, which is actually really sad in hindsight, but getting told by multiple doctors that it's gonna be really hard to lose this baby weight. Some even told me like, you're probably not gonna be able to do it. And I'm looking at them like they're crazy. I was like, no way. This weight loss journey is going to be my easiest. And it was. Why was it my easiest? Because I had my pillars. My pillars were the things that I knew if I did them every single day, I would lose weight consistently. And again, I got to my 65-pound weight loss in about 7 months. It was a little less than 7 months. You guys, it's possible. So whatever your goals are right now, wherever you're at right now, whatever your goals are, where do you want to go? They're possible. Start believing in them and start affirming that you're going there and it's possible and that's your destiny. Like, it's happening. I would script a million times. I was 190 pounds and I would be scripting, I am 133 pounds. Guess what, guys? I'm 133 pounds and I've been maintaining this weight loss for 3 years. Like I said, you have to believe it. So what is pillar number one? Pillar number one always for me started with a low carb lifestyle. Is low carb for everyone? Absolutely not. Does low carb work really well for me? Yeah. So once I found the low carb lifestyle back in 2013, I knew that was like the perfect way of eating for me and my body. It just works so well. Number one, I never feel deprived. I eat a ton of food and I still lose weight. I can still eat my condiments. I can still eat a bunch of veggies. I can eat big salads. I can still have mayonnaise. Like, there are certain non-negotiables for me. A low calorie diet would never work for me. However, I want you to find out what works for you. That's the whole point of all of this, is that it should never be a crash diet situation or a really restrictive situation. Like, if you love bread and pasta and rice, but you're gonna do keto just to get the weight down, I would advise against that, because once you get down, what are you gonna do then? Go back to eating rice and pasta and bread? Your weight's gonna go back up to where it started too. So this is the thing, find something you can do as a lifestyle change. For me, low carb was perfection. Where did I start with that? The book that started it all, The 100 by Jorge Cruz. I still follow the recipes in this book. If you guys are in my Jumpstart or my group, you guys know that. We've been talking about this extensively, how to use the recipes in this book from the 4-week meal plan to your advantage, how to tweak things if you need to. That's what we do in my mentorships. But this book is great. Again, it explains the low carb lifestyle. It gives you a list of freebie foods that you can eat, and it gives you a 4-week meal plan. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks, 4 weeks, follow it. This is how I lost 45 pounds in 2.5 months. I followed this meal plan and didn't cheat for 2.5 months. In 2013, weight came right off. That gave me so much confidence in changing my mindset around what weight loss really meant. I used to think that it was, you know, full of deprivation, full of struggle. If you weren't starving, you weren't losing, you know, all of that kind of stuff. No, That's so not true. You can eat a lot of food, you can eat healthy food, you can eat in a good healthy calorie range, in a low carb range, eat really clean foods and lose your weight and not be deprived and not be starving. So this book I always have linked down below because so many people want the link, so I just always link it below my videos, but this is definitely recommended if you're looking for a plan to follow and you like fresh ingredients and you like fresh food and you wouldn't mind lowering your carbs. So that was definitely my #1 pillar, the low carb diet. And I do think that diet should be #1, but you have to find a diet plan that you can implement and follow long term. I'm still low carb today, 3 years later. So it's just the way I eat now. And I have a huge carb sensitivity, so that's why it worked out so well for me. And that's why I've been able to sustain it for so long, because I really look to how am I gonna feel after I eat this food? Is it worth it or not? Low carb food just makes me feel amazing and energized, so I always stick with those options. So my next pillar was steps. I used to have a Fitbit. If you've been watching my channel for that long, comment down below when the Fitbit days. I loved my Fitbit. It was very motivating. I since then have, upgraded to an Apple Watch, and I just feel like it tracks a couple more things, so I like that, and it obviously syncs to my phone and everything, so that's great too. But really, I think the step trackers really motivated me, especially in the beginning. And I think you can get a Fitbit for like $100 or maybe even a little less now. So it's totally worth it. It keeps track of your daily goal. It keeps track of how many steps you're getting throughout the day. I would monitor that all day long. My sweet spot, my pillar was 10K. 10K steps per day, and I knew I was getting results. Oh, and back to #1, I totally forgot to add this. For my carbs, when I'm trying to lose weight, I would cycle between 25 and 35 grams of net carbs per day. Now that I'm maintaining, I go between 25 and 45-ish. I say because sometimes it's a little higher, sometimes it's a little bit lower. So that's my window now for maintenance. And I know that if I stay within that window, I would lose weight, and then if I stayed in a little bit higher of a window, like I do now, I can maintain my weight loss, no problem. So the pillars are about what they are, so low carb, and then finding your window for the sweet spot for getting your results. So for steps, 10K, that was the sweet spot for me when I was losing weight with my daughter in 2020. That was it. I knew if I got 10K steps per day, everything was jiving. But again, it was just one pillar out of however many. I had to hit these pillars every day to be consistent, and then that really got my weight loss down so fast. But that's why it was so efficient, because I was trying to get all of these things and I just accomplished them every day. Crush these goals, crush the goals, crush the goals. So how did I get 10K steps per day? Now I get 10K steps per day from being a mom. Literally, I will walk around this kitchen a million times. I'm up the stairs, I'm down the stairs, I'm running around with my kids, we're going to the park, we're coming back, we're down in the basement running around. I'm just moving all day long, doing the dishes, I'm doing the laundry, I'm making the bed, I'm folding the laundry. I really don't try to sit down for too long because I do a lot of coaching calls and I have to sit down. So the rest of my day has to be full of movement. So me sitting down and scrolling, not good for me, first off, and then second off, I just can't afford to do that because I need to keep moving to get my steps. So I always have a to-do list in the morning of things that I want to get done, and I'm just looking at the list all day long. Okay, what can I do next? What can I do next? What can I do next? Get my daughter involved, get my son involved if he's home. Just really tried to stay moving throughout the day. So that was definitely important to me. 10K was my sweet spot. As long as I got over that, I was efficiently losing. Steps are so good for you. I have a viral video on YouTube, a couple of them actually, all about walking for weight loss. I'm about to be featured in the Sun newspaper. I was featured in Newsweek last year, all about walking for weight loss. All I ever did exercise-wise to lose weight was walking. So don't think you've got to spend hours in the gym. You can if you want to, but don't think you have to do that. I did not want to do that, so I did not do that, and I didn't have to. I just had to get steps. So the movement is key. It's so good for your joints. It's so good for your mood. It's so good for your hormones. It's good for so many different things to stay moving, And if you can get outside and get a walk in the sun, even better. So what else has helped me on my journey, especially for maintenance, is finding products that can help my healthy lifestyle and just boost it up, make it even better. You guys know I love my electrolytes. I drink that every single day without fail. That has saved my afternoons, but I'm also really loving Armra Colostrum. So Armra Colostrum is a bioactive whole food, and even just from using it for a couple of weeks, guys, I have noticed so many positive changes. I have less bloating after meals, which you know I've been on a gut health journey for a while now. And I feel like this has really contributed to just strengthening not only my gut health, but my immune system as well. Also noticed a difference in my hair. You guys know I've got very short hair right now. If you've followed me over the years, you know it's been a million different lengths, but right now it's very short. I'm finding the need to go get a trim more often. So I've never felt like that before in my life. I'm also noticing baby hairs coming in where they normally weren't. So this is such a huge plus for me. I've had a struggling hair journey my whole life, so this is awesome. I also feel that my skin is just a little bit more clear, a little bit more vibrant and radiant, and to me, these are all such positive changes. And why I love Armra colostrum specifically, it's the most potent, bioavailable, sustainably sourced colostrum on the market right now. It's also made with cold chain biopotent technology, so they use low heat to protect all of the nutrients so that they're in their most pure and potent form. And that being said, make sure if you do grab Armra colostrum, you only mix it with cold beverages or cold water. I personally am taking 3 scoops a day every single morning, first thing in the morning. I have that first thing before I drink anything else, and I feel like it just sets my whole day up for success. And Armra uses only the purest colostrum from grass-fed cows raised on family-owned US dairy farms. So the Armra colostrum really works from the inside out. It works to help strengthen your cellular health, not only your gut health, your hair health, your skin health, but also your mood, your focus, and your energy, which is so important to me. Just make me feel like the best version of myself. So anyone watching today, you can actually go and get 15% off your first order. All you're gonna wanna do is go to tryarmra.com/heart. So that's tryarmra.com/heart, HART. I'm gonna have it on screen and linked down below. Check them out. Thank you again to Armra colostrum for sponsoring this video. So it's so important to have the pillars, all of these things that you're doing every single day that become part of your routine that you end up doing without even thinking about it. I wake up and I drink that Armra colostrum and I don't even think about it. I literally have it every single morning and I love it. It tastes so good. So those are the things. We want the pillars to be second nature, but there's a lot of them. So make sure you're not implementing them all on diet day 1. Make sure you're implementing them slowly. And that's what we do in my mentorships. I teach you how to do that. So the next one, the next pillar is water. You guys, if you're not drinking your water and you're not losing weight, there you go, start drinking some water. So I drink anywhere between 100 to 120 ounces of water every single day. I have been at least since 2020. I can't remember going back any further than that, but water definitely made my results skyrocket. Like the numbers on the scale went down so much quicker when I got my water in. Because guys, if you're not flushing out the toxins in your body, they're just sitting there. Water flushes out your toxins, keeps your digestion moving, keeps your blood cells moving, keeps everything in working order. Our bodies are made up of mostly water. We've got to replenish it, right? They do say to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces a day. I'm in the 130s. I still like to drink around 100 ounces of water a day at least. It just makes me feel hydrated. It's what my body's used to. But if you're looking for a place to start or a goal to reach, aim for half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. If you've got a big Stanley cup, those are 40 ounces. That to me is so important. And honestly, if I didn't hit my water goal during the day, I wasn't losing that night. I knew it. Because the water is so important. Again, if you're not flushing out the toxins, they're just sitting there and it's just weight that you don't want. Wasteful weight, really. Okay, so my next pillar was one that I did more when I was losing weight and I was super strict about it. Intermittent fasting. Buzzword. I think fasting is awesome for me. Might not be for you. But for me, I think why I liked fasting is I'm not a breakfast person. I don't like waking up and eating something. I feel like it spikes my insulin and then I feel very hungry right after I eat. If I pushed my eating window to lunchtime and just had a coffee in the morning, then I was good. So when I was losing weight, I really didn't eat until like lunchtime, like 12 or 1 o'clock. That was perfect for me. And I was able to sustain that for a long time. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's hormones. I don't know if it's finally like my postpartum hormones have leveled out. My daughter was born in 2020. She's about to be 4. So for me, I feel like just in the past couple of months, I think I started talking to you guys about this in like September and October. I talk a lot about it on Instagram, so make sure, again, you're following me over there. But I stopped wanting to fast. I was getting hungry at like 9 a.m. and I was forcing myself to fast. And then I was like, wait, what am I doing? Like, clearly my body's hungry. Clearly something's going on. Something is changing. Like, why don't I just start listening to my body a little bit more? So there are days now where I will still fast until, sadly, I fast, the mindset block is gone. Because sometimes now I will even fast until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I don't even think about it. Then other days, when I am hungry, I will eat as early as 9:30, 10 o'clock. So really, it's about listening to your body more than anything else. And not being perfect. I needed to stop putting those strict rules on myself because I was getting hungry early and I wasn't letting myself eat. I'm like, what is happening? No, I have to fast until this certain time. Silly. It's always better to listen to your body. When in doubt, listen to your body. Because now, again, like I said, I'm able to fast longer some days. And then, yeah, some days I do eat earlier, but then I feel like my body needed that. So it's so much more important just to listen to your body. My next pillar, sleep. If you're not getting your sleep, you're not gonna lose weight efficiently. And I say that because I've seen it so many times with my clients. They get crappy sleep and then they gain weight. And I say it's a correlation, it's an exact correlation. You're not getting the sleep, your body's not resting, your body's not digesting, your body's not given a chance to just chill. And when you don't give your body adequate time to rest and sleep, you're not going to be running your body efficiently. So again, my goal every single night is to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I would love more sleep. I'm a sleeper. I could sleep all day long if someone would let me, and I love it. So I aim for 7 to 8 hours on any given day, and I make sure that that is a pillar that I am following. Because again, if I follow all these pillars, I'm losing weight and now I'm maintaining. So to me, that's so important, is to maintain all of this work that I've done and to just stay there. So for me, this is just another notch on the pillars, you know? Sleep is so important. So important. Make sure that whatever your pillars are, I know that our pillars are probably not going to be exactly the same, but some of them are going to overlap. Make sure that sleep is on yours no matter what, because if you're not getting your sleep, you're not going to be getting the results that you want. Up next, my biggest pillar probably is mindset work, mindset blocks. If you don't believe you can reach your goal, you will not get there. And I have so much resources on this channel to help you, but the mindset is the only thing you need to be working on right now. And again, that's why I created my coaching program, because I want to teach you directly, whether you're in my group or one-to-one with me, I want to teach you directly exactly how to clear your mindset blocks out of here. That is the only place I teach it, is in those containers, because again, it's not something I could teach you in a 5-minute YouTube video. It's an ongoing process. It's what we and you and me need to work through together. And it really can be life-changing, because the only reason that you're stuck right now, if you are stuck, the only reason you're stuck in any area of your life, health, love, money, whatever it is because your mindset blocks are, there's too many of them. There's too many things saying you can't get what you want, instead of that you can get what you want. And you'll notice this in other areas of your life that are thriving. Maybe you've got tons of money, or maybe you always get great jobs. You don't have the mindset blocks in that area of your life. So you're gonna get those things very easily. So mindset work is number one always when it comes to weight loss, because that's why you're not maintaining at your goal weight right now, is the mindset blocks. So in my journey, I really had a lot to work through. You guys could only have known me back then, and all of the mindset, you know, things that were holding me back. I call them limiting beliefs. Beliefs that just did not help me get to my goals. They were actually saying I couldn't get to my goals. There was no way I could get to that weight. There was no way it was possible. I was always going to be big, and so on and so forth. Like, it was like a list a mile long of things I had to work through. And if you're not working towards those things and you're not clearing out the subconscious beliefs that you've got in your head around your goals, whatever they are, that should be your first job after watching this video. And like I said, I've got tons of content on my channel to help get you there. If you do want more support in that category, please jump into one of my mentorships, or at least reach out to me and we can see if we can work something out for you, because this is the key. This is the key, your mindset. You could do these things all day long. You can drink your water, intermittent fast, get your steps, eat the food. But if you're like, I'll never be that weight, the low weight, the goal weight. I'll never be that weight again. You guys, you've got to believe that first, because again, your subconscious beliefs are always going to win. Whatever you believe, you will get. So what do you believe and what are you getting, right? Think about that. If someone asks you right now, how's your weight loss journey going? What are you going to tell them? Are you telling them it sucks? It's taking forever? I wish it would go faster? Not good, because it's going to just take longer, be slower, be more frustrating. Instead, we should be telling everybody, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I see changes every day. I'm seeing positive changes in myself every day towards my goals. I'm gonna reach my goal weight before I know it. I'm feeling so energized after I eat my food. Affirm it. Affirm what you want and get to the root of your belief system to see if it actually is in alignment with where you want to go and what your goals are. Hope this video gave you guys an inside look into not only how I lost my weight, but then how I'm also maintaining it as well and what my pillars are. Comment down below what your pillars are. If there was anything different than mine, I would love to know what you guys are doing every single day to crush your goals and what they are. Thank you again to Armor Colostrum for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to click down below and check them out. Extra support is always here. Reach out to me. And I will see you guys really soon with my next video. Bye.